Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Bowser Jr. Fan 13 and welcome back to Mega Man 2. Half the roster is already defeated and now we should take on the rest of them. Well, we're taking down 2 more Robot Masters because I take down 2 per episode. Anyways, now it's time to take on number 15, Heat Man. I am so sorry for that, folks. I will never do that again. Using Fireman as a basis, Dr. Wily created Heat Man to resemble a lighter. His signature ability is the Atomic Fire, which shoots condensed balls of flame that explode into pillars of fire upon hitting the ground. His compression-type blaster allows him to produce flames with temperatures of up to 12,000 degrees Celsius, and he can cloak himself in fire to make his body attack even more destructive. Unlike the passionate fireman upon who he was based, Heat Man lacks enthusiasm and prefers to do things at his own pace. That said, he does particularly enjoy barbecues, but he dislikes ice cream. Oh, come on, Heat Man. I know you're a fire robot, but come on. Ice cream ain't that bad, man. And oh look, Yoku Blocks! Because that's exactly what we wanted to see in this game, Yoku Blocks. Oh my god. Alright, back to the Heat Man bio. Finally, although he excels at resisting heat and manipulating flames, he seems unaware that he has a dial on his back that regulates his heating power. Yeah, so Heat Man's stage is rather annoying because, yep, the Yoku Blocks are back. And what's even worse is that there's this one section at the end of the level where you have to go through a whole section of Yoku Blocks while you're standing over lava and a bottomless pit. And it is annoying. Folks I know absolutely despise this part of Heat Man's stage. There were some people who were successful in getting through, but man, for the life of me, I have gotten past it before, but I never want to memorize the whole thing because it's just annoying. Like, look at this. You see how fast these Yoku Blocks are moving? Like, you need to be on your toes for this one, and it's annoying. But luckily, we don't have to go through all those Yoku Blocks because we got item 2. And we could just use item 2 to just fly our way through the whole entire level and yeah, f you, invisible blocks. Try to get me now. So, yeah. Anywho's, continuing on with the level. Oh look, it's Sniper Joe again. But this time he's in one of those big tanks where if you, it'll do massive damage to you like one of those big eye robots from the last game, but once he's out of that tank, you can basically just take it down with air shooter so easily. He'll revert to his usual self where he's holding his shield and shooting you, and he should be easy to deal with. But anyways, Heat Man. Heat Man is a rather easy boss to deal with. He'll shoot his fire at you, obviously, but you just need to pay attention to... And yeah, I just died. My bad, folks. So anyways, as I was saying, you just need to pay attention to where his fire is gonna go, but it's hard to tell where he's gonna shoot his fire or where it's gonna land because it's at random and stuff. But every time you hit Heat Man, he will do his little fire tackle attack. So yeah, he does this every time he gets hit, so just be aware and just keep your distance if you have to, and he should be done. So yeah, anyways, after beating Heat Man, we get the Atomic Fire, which it basically shoots little fireballs, but if you hold down the button, you can actually charge it up and basically shoot a big, massive fireball. So I guess this is sort of the precursor to the charge shot, which will be introduced in future Mega Man games. And of course, Dr. Light also gives us item 1. It basically gives us platforms that like slightly rises and rises, but will disappear eventually. We can use the platforms to get past certain sections of the game, making platforming really easy, and they're really helpful too. So anyways, now we should go and take down the next Robot Master, Woodman. Why did Dr. Wily build a Robot Master called Woodman? Like, really? Woodman? It's a robot made of wood. Like, what? Alright, whatever. One of Dr. Wily's favorite creations, Woodman lives up to his name. Inside and out of his body is made entirely from wood and coated in a special material taken from natural Japanese cypress trees. He has a great deal of physical strength, but the fact that he is comprised entirely of wood makes him extremely vulnerable to fire. In fact, he cannot even go near fire-based robots without putting himself at risk. Well, I mean, that's kinda obvious. Despite being a battle robot, Woodman exhibits a somewhat fickle personality and loves nature, the destruction of which he finds inexcusable. He enjoys hiking and has also shown an interest in sumo wrestling. Anyway, so there are these wolves that will, these mini-boss wolves that you'll have to take down. They can easily go down with Metal Blade and stuff, but just keep your distance and know where you're shooting. In fact, there's actually a way to skip the wolves entirely. If you have Flashman's ability, you can stop time and basically just skip the 2 wolves so you wouldn't have to fight them. But, yeah, unfortunately I don't have Time Man's weapons. Flashman, I meant. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Alright. And there's the baton enemies, these little bats that will be on the ceiling and all that stuff. And next up is...
monkey.
Yep, so we gotta deal with monkeys now. They'll mostly hang up on these branches and stuff, and then eventually they'll jump out at you. Then once they jump out at you, they'll just jump around the stage chasing you, I guess. They're not hard to deal with, but it does kind of get a little tough to deal with them, especially with those bird robots from Airman's stage. But I do gotta admit, the bird robots are real helpful, especially when refilling ammo. So I could keep spamming Metal Blade and be a cheating bastard. I mean, come on, bros. I mean, this Metal Blade is just the best, bro. Just want to point out that Woodman actually has 3 weaknesses. Yeah, some Robot Masters have 3, others have 2. But before that, these robots that you see here, these little chicken Roadrunner-like robots, are, well, yeah, I always thought they were Roadrunners, but they also are chickens and stuff. Some people call them ostriches for whatever reason. So yeah, anyways, Woodman has 2 weaknesses. He's weak to Metal Blade, Air Shooter, which is weird because Airman's weak to his weapon, and Atomic Fire, obviously. So the thing is with Woodman, he'll defend himself with his leaf shield, and he'll spawn leaves that'll lower down on you, so you gotta time when to shoot him. He'll throw his shield at you eventually, but just time your shots with Atomic Fire and he'll go down in 2 hits. Or 1 if you're playing normal mode. I don't know why he's weak to Airman's weapon when Airman's weak to his weapon and stuff, but yeah. Anyway, so we get Leaf Shield. It's obviously a shield of leaves that we get that can protect us. When we move, the shield can be thrown in any direction, up, down, left, right. It's pretty helpful and good for some grinding for some people. But yeah, that's all we have for today, folks. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. You guys know what to do. And I shall see you guys in the next part, where we should take down the last 2 Robot Masters. Peace out, everyone.